All right, y'all. Here's the deal. I've just swapped 3 throttle bodies onto this D16Y7, and all of them done something stupid. One of them idle hopped, one of them was stuck at like a 400 idle, and the other one was stuck at a 1500 idle. I sprayed the shit in there and took it off, cleaned it out, blah 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 blah. I finally got pissed off and I decided this is another one that I have not done this to yet, so I was going to do it live and show you what the hell is going on. So not only do you just, blah blah blah, take it off to clean it, but what I have gone a step farther to do is the little motor on the end of it. Take this piece of crap off of here. Dump the screws out. There's no brushes. There's no comb. There's no brushes. It's an electromagnet. And the electromagnet, that's half of the reason why these things throw a code, is because the electromagnet takes too much electricity to actually turn this stupid little freaking gate inside of here. And as you can see, I am putting, you can't feel me here, but I'm putting an extreme amount of pressure to try to turn this. It should be extremely free floating and spin about 170 degrees or so. When you guys are just spraying them out, you're hoping for the best of luck, but you're not being able to work it without taking the motor off. You spray some shit in here, and now you have, with the motor off, you have the ability to really work this thing and clean the shit out of it. Before, I was having to really grab this thing. Now I'm already down to whizzing it with my 2 fingers, and I went a step a little bit farther, and I just went down in here with a little pick and dug a whole bunch of shit out of it on the top, bottom, sides, just rubbed it around, kept spinning it around a little bit, and then I sprayed it out with air, then I sprayed it out with carb cleaner, and I put it back on the car, and it idles perfectly. Like, everything about it is the way it's supposed to be now. So instead of just spray and pray, you can take these 2 screws off, spray in there, there's a whole bunch of crap floating around in there, and then you can actually work the thing until it feels like a well lubricated bearing instead of a whole bunch of horse shit. Just to add on to the video, if the check engine light doesn't come on right away and it comes on after a minute or 2, then it's likely this sticky problem. If it comes on immediately, it could be a wiring issue, it could be an actual bad motor. I mean, these things do go bad, but a lot of the idle hunting that we're seeing when they fluctuate between like 1 and 3,000 just constantly, that bum bum bum, it's because the computer throws a whole shit ton of voltage at this electromagnet because this is not moving smoothly. So it throws a bunch, and then this thing flips all the way wide open to give it a huge vacuum leak, which ups your idle. And then the computer also then sees that it's too high, so the electromagnet will reverse and it'll flip it back shut. And it's taking a ton of electricity, so when it finally does move, it really, it really moves too far. So it's either too high of idle or too low of idle. That's the hunt. The electromagnet is just drawing too much. The computer doesn't see it doing anything, so it gives it some more. Computer doesn't see anything, it gives it some more, and then it finally just snaps one direction. And then obviously the computer then corrects it really quickly by flipping it back the other way, throwing a ton of voltage at it. This thing should not take that much. When it draws that much voltage, that's where the check engine light is coming from. So just so you understand what I was trying to say about the electromagnet.